Hey everyone, it's me, Jack. I wanted to talk to you two guys today about demisexuality, which is how I identify. I've been trying to explain it to some people in my daily life, and I've gotten a variety of strange responses, so I figured it was time to make a video. And apologies in advance if I make anyone seasick, because my cat keeps rubbing against my monitor and moving my camera. Okay, so, demisexuality. Let's start there. I identify as demisexual, which means that I don't feel sexual attraction when I first meet people. I only feel sexually attracted if I develop a strong emotional connection with somebody, and then I'm able to feel feelings of attraction for them. It's kind of in between being asexual and being sexual, where an asexual person pretty much does not feel sexual attraction at all, and a sexual person feels sexual attraction. Demisexuality is a kind of in between state, or at least that's how I experience it. Usual disclaimers that this is all my personal opinion, doesn't represent the official opinions of the asexual or demisexual movement or anything like that. So anyway, the reason I want to talk about that is because last week I was at a meeting where this came up, where we were all talking about how do we identify, and I said I identify as a demisexual trans guy, and a couple of people were like, wow, that's really cool. I have no idea what it means, but it's really cool. So I was actually kind of hoping that by the time the meeting was over, everyone would forget about it because I was feeling awkward about explaining it. And the reason I was feeling awkward about explaining it is that it seems like it's something that people only sort of half understand, and I don't really do well clearing up those kinds of misconceptions in person. So, anyway, somebody did ask me about it, and when I explained that I don't feel sexual attraction without emotional connection, somebody said to me, I wish I could do that. I don't know how you do it. And so that's why I want to make this video, to clear up this kind of confusion. Demisexuality is not a choice, just like homosexuality, heterosexuality, bisexuality, pansexuality, any other kind of sexuality is not a choice. It's an orientation. So I do not go on some kind of moral high ground where I say, I don't believe in sex outside of committed relationships, so I'm not going to have it. That's a decision that people make for themselves whether or not they're demisexual. I literally do not feel sexual attraction for people I do not have an emotional connection with. So, how does that play out in daily life? Basically, when I meet somebody, I don't have any feelings like, oh, this person's hot, or that person's hot, or anything like that. I don't have any feelings of this person's attractive. I may have a feeling this person is someone I want to get to know better. And for a long time, it was confusing for me because I can never tell, did I want somebody as a romantic partner or just as a friendship partner. So I would constantly torment myself with this. The conclusion I came to is it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be able to pick up on whatever kind of romantic feelings there are right away because I'm not going to have any kind of feelings of sexual attraction until I get to know the person. And again, not a choice, not deciding I don't want to be in a relationship with someone I'm not friends with, but just this is how I am, this is how I experience attraction. So that's pretty much it. There's not really much more to say about it. I would love to meet a woman who's demisexual. I am transgender, demisexual, and panromantic. A lot of times I just say I'm pansexual because that kind of puts all of those into perspective, but the real truth is that I am demisexual, which I think is also which I think is also a part of pansexuality, is a type of pansexuality as well as being a type of demisexual of asexuality. Sorry, I'm really distracted by my cat here. So, not too much more to say about that. If you have any questions, put them in the comments box or message me. I'm always happy to answer questions about who and what I am. The only other thing I wanted to tell you guys today is that I spent part of my afternoon creating a very simple art project, which I think is going to help me get the things that I want in my life. I created 2 jars. This is my manifestation jar. I'm really proud of it. And when I wish for something like wanting a partner or wanting to make money with my speaking or wanting to make money with my writing, I'm going to write it on a slip of paper and put it in that manifestation jar. And this one over here is my gratitude jar, which is where I put all things that I'm grateful for. Like, I'm grateful that I have an internet connection, I'm grateful I have a voice, I'm grateful for all the hair that's coming in, all those kinds of things. And by doing these 2 things together, I'm creating the kind of life that I want. So, very simple to make. I made the graphics on my computer, used Google Images to find the images, and typed the titles into Word. I wanted to put slots in the top, but I couldn't seem to cut it either with a knife or a scissor, so I guess I'm going to be taking the top off. That's okay. At I have them made. These are old peanut butter jars. You can use whatever kind of jar you want. And if you have thoughts or you have feelings of wanting something, this is a really good way to get started. That's the other thing I want to share with you. Things are good. Things are getting better. And I just wanted to real quick go over a brief definition of my sexual orientation and let anyone else out there who feels like they're demisexual know that they're not alone and that it's completely normal, just like any other kind of sexual orientation. So I'll talk to you all later.